What's up, realist? What up? What up? What up? About 5 more minutes. Press conference supposed to start. They just announced it right now. Realist 213. What up? What up? Mr. Scientifical. What up? What up? What up? So they're supposed to start this press conference right now in 5 minutes. They just announced it. So yeah, well I guess we'll wait. They're supposed to start right now. 5 minutes. They just announced it. Alvaro Lopez. What up? What up? Yeah, smash that like, everybody. Please smash that like. Scientific. Oh, right now we're at a LAC USC Medical Center right here in Boyle Heights General Hospital. Yeah, it's supposed to start in 5 minutes. They just announced right now. Mr. Scientifico, what up? I'll go up closer right now. Just trying to kick it back here for right now. Yeah, 5 more minutes, everybody, or 4 more minutes for the press conference to start. Man, I'm gonna take a leak. What's up, everybody? If you're just joining me, the press conference is about to start right now in about 4 minutes. Police officers that were shot and killed earlier today. Yeah, we're about to get the update right now. All right, everyone been waiting patiently right here. So we're waiting for the sheriff and the chief of police. See, I see some officers coming up there. Their time was up. Thanks a lot for the support, Mr. Scientifico. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Everybody smash that like, please. Smash that like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share and ring the bell. Let's see, we got some looks like some people walking up. Not sure if that's them though. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. That looks like Villanueva up there. I don't know who we got. I don't know who that is. Al Croft, what up? What up? I don't know what we got here. I don't know if that's the sheriff and the chief yet. Al Croft, thank you very much. I don't know who that is. Kind of looks like Villanueva. Yep, that's him. Yeah, that's Sheriff Villanueva right there. There he is. Okay, that's Villanueva right there. Sorry, damn it. They're walking over there. Yeah, I think it looks like him. Yeah, that's him, dude. Sheriff Villanueva. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Likes to stand in front of people. Okay, so that's him. That's him. We're going over the story. You know, he's got his own little security guards right there, or what? Private security. This guy trying to stand in front of me right now. Yeah, trying to act all hard and shit. This guy. This clown right here, dude. Fucking stand right in front of my shot. Fucking clown. I will. I will. I just want to let them get through what they need to do. Like give their little press conference for those two officers. I'm just trying to be a little respectful for that. But after that, we'll see what we could do. Yeah, that's him, everybody. Villanueva. Fuck. Anyways, AK. Okay, whatever, AK. Buy me a new one then, or shut the fuck up. All right, here they come. We're breaking the huddle. Villanueva. Oh, this guy right here. Oh yeah, bro. So let me get out of the way so they come on. Here we come. There he is. Look at there he is, everybody. Sheriff Villanueva right there. Come over here. Right now, the female sheriff deputy said there's one First Amendment auditor up there. I think they're talking about Islos. Public, bro.
Not just yet. Hold on. They're all put out.
Good evening. My name is Lorena Rodriguez. I'm captain at Sheriff's Information Bureau. Today, Sheriff Alex Villanueva and El Monte Interim Chief Ben Lowry, along with Homicide Captain Andrew Meyer, will provide preliminary information on the two officers who were tragically murdered today. Along with us today are El Monte Mayor Jessica Ancona, Councilwoman Victoria Martinez Muela, Councilmember Martin Herrera, Councilmember Dr. Maria Morales, and Field Deputy Antonio Chapa, representing Killedh Solis's office. I now present you Homicide Captain Andrew Meyer.
Andrew Meyer. I'm currently the captain of LASD Homicide Bureau and DREW, MEYER. Tonight I'm here to provide you with an update on the officer-involved shooting that occurred in the city of El Monte. Officers responded to a call for service at a local motel in the city of El Monte. The call was regarding a possible stabbing victim at the location. Officers arrived on scene where they confronted the suspect, and an officer-involved shooting occurred. The suspect fled the hotel room, parking lot, and the second officer-involved shooting occurred. Two officers from El Monte Police Department and the suspect were struck by gunfire. The two officers were transported to County USC Medical Center, where they passed away earlier this evening. The suspect was also struck by gunfire, and he was pronounced deceased at the scene. We have, this investigation is very preliminary at this point, and we are working together with our law enforcement partners, El Monte Police, very closely with El Monte Police Department, and working together and making sure that we conduct a thorough investigation. That's all I have at this time. I'm going to turn it back over to the captain of Sheriff's Information Bureau.
Thank you, sir. I would like to present now El Monte Police Interim Chief Ben Lowry.
Men and women of El Monte Police Department, as well as the community of El Monte, is grieving. Heard that the only way to take the sting out of death is to take the love out of life. And believe me, they were loved. These two men were loved. They were good men. They paid the ultimate sacrifice, serving their community, trying to help somebody. They do what hundreds and thousands of men and women do every day across the United States, get up with an oath to protect people and to serve them. And these two heroes paid the ultimate sacrifice. Today they were murdered by a coward. And we are grieving, and it hurts. We really want to express our appreciation to the surrounding cities and agencies who have been here to support us. Very grateful for that. Please keep these officers' families in your prayers.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the city of El Monte, Mayor Jessica Ancona.
Good evening. Heartbroken doesn't begin to express the loss that we feel with the news that two of our Monte police officers were shot today in the line of duty. As our officers do on a daily basis, they were acting as the first line of defense for our community members when they were essentially ambushed while trying to keep a family safe. These two officers were like family in our community with deep ties to our neighborhoods. One of our officers was raised in El Monte, went through our schools, and was excited to be a part of the El Monte Police Department, where he would be able to serve and protect family and friends. The other fallen officer was a new officer patrolling our streets, excited to be on the force, ensuring that the community members he had met along the way were protected. These men were dedicated to their careers, and even more so as sons, husbands, and fathers. Please keep their families in your prayers. While we always stand behind our officers, today we mourn together and speak with a raised voice in appreciation, respect, and love for our law enforcement brothers and sisters. Today, we stand in solidarity with them, embrace them and their families, and pray that the wives, children, and families of our two officers who were taken too soon can eventually find peace. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, Field Deputy Antonio Chapa, representing Killedh Solis's office.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening. My name is Antonio Chapa from the Office of LA County Supervisor Killedh Solis, and I will read a statement from her. I am heartbroken to learn that both officers involved in today's tragic incident have unfortunately succumbed to their injuries. On behalf of the First District, I extend my deepest condolences and regret to their families, loved ones, and fellow officers. My office and I have been in constant contact with the City of Monte and the LAC, USC medical staff, and we are prepared to support and provide resources to their families. The sacrifice of these public servants to keep our community safe will never be forgotten. May these two heroes rest in peace. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We will now open it up for questions.
What do we know about how it escalated to the point of somebody pulling the person?
I'm sorry, ma'am, what was the question again?
What do we know about how it escalated until somebody pulled the person, or whether it's not or the suspect?
It's extremely early in the investigation, so we don't have all the facts yet. But currently there are homicide investigators. We have at least 20 investigators out at the scene, interviewing witnesses, reviewing, or not reviewing, but looking for any kind of surveillance video, canvassing the scene. So
I understand that it was a stabbing call first, is that right?
that's correct.
Was the suspect armed with a gun when the officers arrived?
We believe that the suspect, there was a gun recovered at the scene near the suspect.
Can you?
I'm sorry, sir, what was that? Thank you. Sir, I'm not going to speculate on exactly what happened or what occurred, but we believe that it started in the hotel room and an additional shooting occurred outside in the parking lot.
How many arrests were made?
I'm sorry, say it again?
How many arrests were made?
Oh, how many arrests have been made? None that I'm aware of.
There were some that we had someone on scene themselves. Is that not
I'm not aware of anybody being physically detained, but there may have been witnesses at the scene that investigators or the witnesses were waiting to speak to the investigators, or it could have been the female that was there.
Emily has a
Well.
question.
Sir,
I
what's
have
the
a-
status of the stabbing?
It's my understanding she was not stabbed, but investigators are currently interviewing her.
So was this a family situation where the male was the suspect? The mayor mentioned that one of the officers was kind of a family. Was this a family situation where the male became the suspect?
It's too early in the investigation to speculate or talk about that. The female was, we believe, was the suspect's girlfriend. I'm sorry, sir, can you speak up a little bit?
Yeah, can you tell us more about the officers on the force? I understand one of them obviously there is what I want to see. Can you tell us more about how they were?
Yes, sir.
One of the officers was a veteran police officer, at least 22 years on the job, and the other officer was newer, less than a year on the job.
How old were they?
I don't have that information right now. We're gonna hold off on information about that because family members have still not been notified yet.
Question for that captain. There was a report,
I'm sorry, ma'am, what was that?
were they the first two officers to arrive on the scene, the two that were shot and killed? And were they the first two to arrive on the scene, or were there other officers there during the shootout?
I don't have that information. I'm not exactly sure how many officers were there at the time of the shootout, so it's just too early to talk about that.
And my other question is, we heard that other officers put them in patrol cars and drove them to the hospital. They didn't wait for an ambulance. Is that correct?
I'm not gonna speculate on that. I wasn't given that information, so that may be the case or it may not be the case. I can't say.
And why is the street blocked off here? Does that have anything to do with this case?
Not that I'm aware of.
Sir, I'm sorry, can you clarify, it was the veteran police officer, the officer who grew up in Illinois, and the newer officer was not?
I don't know if the chief wants to speak to that. We're not obviously giving out the officers' names or anything at this point.
Yeah, both officers had family ties in El Monte.
Just to clarify the timeline, so there was a shooting inside the motel, and then the suspect made his way outside and then got into a shootout with other officers. Is that the preliminary, I guess you could say, sequence of events?
I'm sorry, we'll take this last question. We're gonna have a follow-up. We'll have some more information tomorrow, but if I could take this last question, go ahead again, sir.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, just to clarify the sequence of events, you're saying that there was a shooting inside the motel, there was some sort of exchange of gunfire, then the suspect made his way outside, and there was another exchange of gunfire between him and other officers, and that's where the suspect was killed?
Yes, we believe so. Was there a question that's basically what I said earlier, is that when the officers contacted the suspect in the hotel room or the motel room, an officer involved shooting occurred. At that point, the suspect fled the hotel room, and a second officer involved shooting occurred in the parking lot of the location.
Which one, were the officers hit inside the motel room, or were they hit by bullets out in the second shooting? Were they hit during
I don't know that information, and it's too early in the investigation to tell. I left the scene. I left before I could even do a walkthrough of the scene with the handling investigators. So I will. That will be the last question, and we will put out more information tomorrow. Thank you.
We will now have it in Spanish. Thank you. I now present Sheriff Alex Villanueva.
Esta tarde ocurrió una tragedia en la ciudad del Monte y ofrecemos nuestras condolencias por el Departamento Alguacil de Los Ángeles a la familia de los dos oficiales que fallecieron en un tiroteo en el área aproximada de un hotel ubicado en la ciudad del Monte. Hubo una llamada de emergencia de una persona supuestamente asaltada y los dos oficiales iniciados dieron al lugar. Hubo un intercambio de balas. En ese intercambio de balas fue seguido por otro intercambio de balas en el área del estacionamiento, un poco alejado del cuarto del hotel. Y a raíz de esta balacera murieron dos oficiales del Departamento de Policía del Monte y falleció el sospechoso también. Los dos oficiales fueron transportados aquí a este hospital donde perdieron su vida a pesar de una batalla fuerte que ofrecieron los médicos aquí del hospital, y el sospechoso fue declarado muerto en el lugar del hotel. Eso es todo lo que tenemos hasta hoy. Va a haber más información después. No podemos ofrecer nombres de descripción porque el Departamento de Policía es no es muy grande y con decir información más específico, entonces ya una persona puede idear quiénes fueron las personas y no hemos hecho contacto con todos los familiares de los dos oficiales fallecidos, pero ellos trabajaron como héroes, murieron como héroes y siempre vamos a tener una duda por el esfuerzo que ellos han hecho. ¿Alguna pregunta en español? No, había una pistola. Una pistola fue recogida como evidencia en el lugar también. Ajá. Ok, muchas gracias.
Thank you. This concludes our press conference.
Yeah, there you go, everybody. There you go. There you go. That was the press conference. Dude, standing all fucking close to me and shit. Bam.
The process is over. Thank you.
Sorry for your loss, Mayor. Hey, do you know if any of like the suspects were like gang members or anything like that? No? Okay. Huh? No, I asked her if the suspects were like, if she knows that they were like gang members or anything like that. She said no. But I told her I'm sorry for her loss. Ah. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. There you go. They said it wasn't because of this. They didn't say yeah, right. All right. Dude, so I'll tell you right now. All right, I'm gonna make this real quick, everybody. Yeah. So that I said that is my foot.
Wow, you're talking about feet?
No, it's not on you. It's not on you. Yeah. Yeah, then that fat bullshit was like standing like right behind me, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Well, like, why is he standing right behind me though, man? Just. Yeah, so that was the press conference, everybody. So apparently there was something going on inside the hotel room. There was a shooting inside, then the officers showed up, and there was another shooting outside, and that's when the officers got shot. All right. Nah. You went to the inside, no? I didn't see where he went. Who talked a lot of shit? I didn't talk shit. You sure talked a lot of shit and did nothing, fake girl. Who talked shit? I don't know. Oh well. So just to let you know, I had my comments turned off because I had the camera all the ways up, and I didn't want people reading like names and comments and stuff like that. So people standing behind me, so I turned them off real quick. Man. All right, everybody. I'm gonna cut the feed now. My battery's kind of super low, so well, thank everybody for joining my channel. Please smash that like, man. Yeah, please smash that like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, do all that stuff. I'm gonna charge my phone and my battery pack, and I'll probably be out again a little later on tonight. So stay on the lookout and listen out. Keep a lookout for that notification, everybody. So again, thank you for joining my channel, checking this out. Thanks for being patient because I know there's a lot of dead time. But thanks for being patient, everybody. Yeah, all right, man. You guys have a good night. Peace.
See how they blocked it off? They're gonna put them in the damn ambulance.
Yeah.
And this was gonna take a walk.